way through. It looks opportunistic. It looks clout chasey. It looks like it's in bad taste. It's insensitive. It's hurtful. It's.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Scores and Assists, where we break down the latest headlines and bring you fresh takes on everything sports and culture, from trending news to game highlights and hot debates. We've got it all. Hit the subscribe button and stay in the loop. So Kendrick Lamar was the top winner at the BET Awards, which is an award ceremony honoring black actors, singers, and sports stars. Also, King Kenny and his friend Dev Free also took home the Video Director of the Year award. Host comedian Kevin Hart opened the ceremony by recognizing the BET Awards' 25th anniversary, all of the history that has been made on the stage. The ceremony traversed the evolution of black music, starting with a performance with R&B artist Ashanti that featured a compilation of songs, including her 2002 song Foolish.
Got to the bottom of that.
We
didn't get anywhere.
We did it.
Because I'm still going to say nigga, and I'm not going to say the B word.
Can someone tell me about this baby video that dropped? I did not watch it because I wasn't sure if people were getting murdered on it.
So,
it looked like something where someone's about to get murdered.
Ice made that shit visible to me because I ain't even see nothing about it until he said something.
it was it happened right after we finished recording, or right before we were done. You know the incident that happened on the train?
Which one?
In Charlotte.
With the lady that got killed, stabbed on the train.
The Ukrainian lady that got stabbed by the...
I did not hear about that.
What?
Really?
Oh,
or
that
maybe
was
I did.
Very big story.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the video starts with that footage.
Of someone getting murdered?
Well, it stops right before the act happens. But the song is called Save Me. And then he raps as he saved the person.
Okay.
So, and it was a little
Jordan Lucasy.
Yeah. it was a lot of early reaction without really seeing everything.
Okay.
So when people first saw it, I was like, yo, wait, what you doing? Like, dog, what? And that's what that was a lot of response to it. And then if you actually watch it, he raps as he saved the person. And again, it happened in Charlotte, his hometown. GoFundMe, donating, that type of stuff.
And
so he's put himself, he's doing it for the right reason. It just might have
Been too soon, you think?
Too soon, or maybe poorly executed, because again, a lot of people didn't even make it to that part of the video. Because you're starting with this footage, it's actual surveillance footage or camera footage
of what happened.
Right. It was already viral. So you starting your video with this, it almost looked like opportunistic more than anything else.
Yeah,
until you make it all the way through, then it's like, okay, I see what you was doing.
It still looks opportunistic.
It does.
Even when you make it all the way through. It looks opportunistic. It looks clout chasey. It looks like it's in bad taste. It's insensitive. It's hurtful. It's a whole list of things.
I get it.
Who gives a fuck about what the end of the video says?
What's the difference that makes the situation different? And what makes the situation different is the GoFundMe. That's what separates things.
Yo,
usually.
but we've seen videos with Rodney King getting beat for rap videos and stuff like that. It was a point being made when you use the footage. It was a point being made. So I didn't hear the song, so I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is that's what makes it. That's what, because you can debate all day long whether it's clout chasey and what's your intentions, because nobody would really know his true intentions, right? But that's what makes a difference when you say the proceeds go to the people. That's what makes the difference. That's the only thing that makes the difference.
That could be
and nobody's doing some forensic auditing to make sure that that's what's happening with the money. Niggas say that and do bullshit all the time. Yo, we raising this money, the proceeds is going. Knock it off.
Yo, I don't know. I think he loves Charlotte, and also on top of that, I feel like DaBaby is one of the only artists now that really gives a fuck about his videos. He always has. He always tries to make the video a little different to catch your eye or something like that. He's creative, and he's the type of guy that he'll direct his music video. It's not like they're just doing it for him. He's involved in it. So, between that and the fact that he seems to be really like a Charlotte lover. Like he's somebody you can catch in the streets of Charlotte.
That's why I don't put opportunistic on him.
I'm not trying to debate what he thinks, by the way. I'm sure he has a lot of justification. I'm saying he's wrong.
Okay. I think every great genuine idea that you might come in your brain,
you shouldn't use it.
Doesn't mean that you have to go ahead and do it. Because things like this happen. It'll be looked at like you're not really doing it for the right reason. Especially when it's literally a week later after. It's not.
Well, people didn't need. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
It's not that. you can tell that it was actually something that should be a thought for people. Like, if you watch that image of the actual thing that took place, for a lot of people, the first thing they were saying was, why no one did anything, or why no one even budged to move.
Right.
So what he was representing in the video made a lot of sense.
Right.
Of, yo, if I'm sitting there and I'm watching all this took place, I couldn't. We've had that conversation before, where the dude that got killed in the train station.
And mind you, this is a guy who's already protected himself in a way where somebody tried to take his life and he took care of himself. So maybe if he was there, he would have tried to help. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. Like the thing that we seen happen with the dude that used to be the impersonator in Times Square, and he got choked out on a train full of people. And the big thing everyone said after that was, yo, no one did nothing. I had a situation where literally I caught a charge for helping somebody. So in those moments, I can see what his statement is. Yo, I can only imagine if I was sitting there, what would I have done?
Right.
So if that's the case, there could have been a different way to express that a week later instead of doing the video.
Make that point unrelated to your song and your music and your video. This is wrong.
Or don't use the actual footage. Like, make a new scene.
That was it.
You know what I mean? Like,
that was it.
Well, I'm only addressing him taking real live footage of a murder that if you watched it once, you wouldn't dare want to rush to watch it again. If you saw it once, you wouldn't want to watch it again. And it don't matter that he cut it off and he ended up saving. The image of those people on a train is embedded in many of our minds. One. Two, this is one of the murders that they politicize it.
That is true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So not only is it fresh, they are using that murder to say other things, to push their agenda, accusations, and push certain agendas.
Correct.
Worst time ever for you to come with your creative brilliance. And this lady got a family. There's all types of shit that's wrong. I
hate that people don't consider that.
There's all types of shit that's wrong with this.
I hate that people don't consider the fact of.
You don't agree, Ish? Can you tell me why?
I think that certain things, again, I haven't heard the song. So if I heard the lyrical content in the song and I can contextualize the song, if he's saying, yo, somebody's significant other is now deceased because other people didn't intervene, then he could be potentially speaking to or speaking for that particular family. He has a voice. He's a local guy from that particular area. He could be speaking on behalf of people not stepping up.
So just do the song. You don't need the visual. The visual is what travels further.
Really and that ain't your business. So who asked you to be the fucking spokesperson for a family?
So that's what we ask people to do.
But it's not.
And the video makes it hit harder.
Oh, y'all niggas is high.
Nah,
you niggas is high.
Well, the video is high because we disagree with you.
No, Joe, people do want.
Why we gotta sound nuts? Because we disagree with you.
People do want artists to step up and be a voice of people, Joe.
It's not because you disagree with me. The points that you making about hearing the song and whatever you saying.
We make a lot of socially conscious songs when it don't be our business. When do we pick and choose?
No, I agree with you on that.
Like, yo, we make a lot of songs that call a need for action or a need to attention to a specific thing when it's not our business. That's the history of music.
I'm not questioning anyone's call to action. I think that that's dope when people could fucking create a movement and centralize and bring awareness to something. I'm not questioning that. I'm questioning humanity and human decency. And you don't do that if you just have a certain respect level for human decency. No, you don't do that.
I've never seen nobody do that, especially that fresh off of the person actually being killed.
This shit was the other day, y'all.
And they town might be in an uproar. He's the spokesman for they town. So again,
film the people who are in an uproar.
Bro,
don't film. Don't read.
Yeah, that incites a riot.
Yeah, like
if my town is in an uproar, I'm not going to show y'all what just got us in an uproar. And that don't even make sense to me.
And then also say, this is what should have happened by putting yourself in a position where you save the person at the end. Because now you're starting to condemn the people who
you
on the
guys
train.
are talking about him
and you're doing this on a song with no money behind it, no nothing. This is just like some SoundCloud shit. You could have made your point without.
Which speaks to the authenticity and the genuine message that I'm trying to get across.
I think it was genuine. I just think it's bad. I think it's bad timing.
I think the message wasn't genuine. I'm saying how he went about it was wrong. I stand in that.
I think if he put this video out without that beginning part, because like you said, you watched it once, it's embedded in your brain. So seeing it again, I don't care whose music video, whatever, I don't care the purpose of it, just seeing that again attached that somebody picked this to put in a video, it's gonna rub you the wrong way.
The move is so crazy. It's one of the
way.
few times I seen the internet not even believe something was happening.
Yeah.
That shit happened as soon as we got home. I put it in the group chat. Nobody hit me back, but fuck y'all.
I mean, it's peace.
As soon as I got home, that's what they doing. The internet was like, nah. No, he didn't.
The beginning part.
The
beginning part.
The song seems like it ain't really the biggest PSA either. By the way,
It's literally the reenactment alone is also a part of it. It's just like we don't need to see that.
Man.
We don't need to see that.
There's no defense of it. He know what he was
first
doing.
one, because when you really stand on business, it's going to cost some money. And I looked at shit like it was normal. It was off the muscle. When I get back and start performing, it's going to cost you double. Like this, that seems cloud chasey and tacky. I could see if he made a song about being a stranger and helping out.
Right, that's what I thought the song was.
That's what y'all said the song was about.
No, that's what
that's what the imagery is about.
Video and the imagery.
The video itself, that's what the video is representing. It's not matching the actual audio throughout the whole record. So now, yeah, you might have had a genuine attempt at really trying to highlight maybe mentally what you see in that situation, but we don't need the reenactment or being remembered by the actual things that took place for you to get that point across.
Agreed. I'm not looking at art like art once it has a blatant disregard for humanity. That's been my stance. I disagreed with the Pusha T Whitney album cover. Like, my stance is not. I don't think it's cool.
We getting real comfortable.
And that was a hard album cover.
I hated that cover. I changed that. I hated that cover.
It was a hard cover. I get what he was trying to do artistically. I don't agree with that.
When you don't know what it's from,
you don't know what it causes.
Right.
You don't know what it causes. Right. We know what it's from. It's from. But you doing that and spreading that, yeah, nah. Nope.
We getting real comfortable. And I understand because we see so many images now at this point of death.
We see so much death.
We getting so this at this point. It's nothing to just play around and talk about somebody's death and not also think the people at home who have to actually deal with this day to day are going to be reminded of. Like back in the days, you lost somebody in your family or something. Your neighborhood might talk about it. But you didn't have the whole internet having to remind you. So everywhere you go, at least you can shut down your door. You can turn your phone off.
Especially with like drill music culture.
You can't do that no more.
If you think about when drill music culture, I remember one of those rappers went viral with it, and it was huge to the point where everybody was singing it. But the whole song was just names of people that were dead, and they were mostly kids, 14, 13 when it happened.
I know the song you're talking about.
Some people were like posting when they found out what the fuck they were rapping, like mortified, because they would have never, and a lot of them didn't even get clear because they were on like R&B beats, and when the people find out, I'm not clearing that. Well, there's something so violent, but I agree, and I feel like it got like more like in more volume COVID, because we was in a house and it just seemed like it was every fucking weekend. It was just constantly a dead man, a dead black person, dead black person. But I agree. I think like things that were taboo when we were kids, you know what I mean? Like you never said anything crazy, crazy about somebody.
You would get punched in your motherfucking face.
And not
the internet generation. So we draw the line at death.
No.
Is that what we would draw? Because
no, I think everybody draws their own lines. That's
cool.
Kind of what the conversation is.
Cool,
yeah,
but so if that's the case, then we have to also not only address people talking about dead people, but people talking about people's families or people's kids or just people in general in a super duper negative, mean, and hurtful way. We don't draw the line with that.
I guess you can. I don't think anybody's drawing a line, but death is different because you're gone and you can't defend yourself. That's the big difference. You can't say, "Hey, I don't feel that way. That didn't happen. My head ain't that big," because you gone.
No, but we talking about the effect that it has on the dead people's families and the dead people's relatives.
Well, that's part of what we're talking
about. But when you talk about other people, they don't necessarily got to be dead. They talk about niggas' kids. Talk about niggas' kids that might be suffering from some mental.
I don't think that we think that that's okay.
I didn't say we did. I'm saying, but we desensitized to a lot of shit, my nigga.
You don't think there's a different line? You don't think there's a different line in comparison to being dead and then just talking about somebody who's alive and living?
It depends on the circumstance.
Like back then, like you didn't even, like when you found out someone died, you didn't even ask what they died from. There was a coof that, like it goes back to the conversation about certain coof you had about even asking people about pregnancy, death, all this other shit. We were taught.
The most you said about a body is if the funeral home did it well. That's the most you said about dead people.
And then
like
even when they didn't look good, you said, "Oh, they did a good job."
Right.
Like there was certain tact that we used to have about certain things.
That's a black people thing. The body done well.
I know y'all having a serious talk, but how y'all relatives looked when the funeral home was on bullshit though?
Shit,
Nah,
funeral.
I ain't gonna lie.
How the funerals look when that budget was fucked up? That nigga
come on.
sat for 6 weeks.
wax.
Tell me how cousin
Let me
Johnny
tell you
was
something.
in
Nah,
there.
it was.
Them niggas was, come on.
My
you
mom
can
and my
say it.
dad looked great.
That's a
And we was
blessing.
scared. We was like, if it don't look good, we gonna do closed casket. Look great.
The worst experience I ever had is when, like, you know, budget issues and motherfucker might gotta sit a little longer. Gotta wait a little longer. And they get a little darker skin.
Get a little grayer.
Nigga was
Look a
joking
little
place when
leathery.
he go out.
Nigga look
like
a little
Samuel
leathery.
Samuel Jackson. And it's sick too, because it's
he's
like the
stupid,
date
yeah.
might you ain't never have a real ghetto experience until you see a funeral date change. I've been to a funeral where they turned us away from the doors because niggas think they got that money that last day, and niggas don't have health insurance.
Yo,
Like you know what my
talk about it.
running, you know what my running threat has been lately. Not that I threaten people a lot, but that's my favorite thing is like y'all gonna need some pounds of fish because motherfuckers don't have life insurance. You know what I mean? You gotta get
And
these
t-shirts.
strange.
Yo,
Yeah, y'all
I didn't
Go
tell
get them gilded.
I didn't tell
me.
nobody this, but my mom had an insurance policy, right? But as she was going through the chemo and stuff, she stopped paying it.
Okay.
She stopped paying it, and then
G shit.
G shit.
Want some G shit.
But then she went ahead and got a new policy, but her policy was for a low amount, and we didn't know. But in order to receive the full cash payout, you would have to at least live 2 years from the date that you went ahead and started the policy, the new policy.
Especially when she got it the second time, she was already sick. So.
Giving CPR to mama.
So we gotta wake this up. So Pete,
now I got to hold on a little bit longer.
She literally passed a year and change after she got that new policy. So they only paid us out the premium of what she was paying.
They prorate.
So when we got to because when you first send in an insurance claim to the funeral home, they handle all that.
Right.
And they see what's there, so they'll go start prepping everything, boom, boom. We get to the actual funeral, and they like,
You a little short?
yeah, we only got paid $1,563. The funeral was like $9 grand. It was like looking at us like we ain't got 9-10 grand to get right now. Let's sweat. Luckily, they were like, we can create a payment plan, boom, boom, whatever, boom, and they let us to continue it. But I saw the funeral director's face where he almost wanted to be like, we can't do this funeral. And we didn't know. My mom's just
Yo,
on
I got a question. Yo.
But
So they're going to let you have the funeral and then pay for it afterwards, basically? On a payment plan?
so the funeral home that we went to has done funerals for my family for quite some time. My mom and
A lot of funeral homes will. let
So
you do
if
it,
they know your family, they know the rapport.
Oh, you got a credit line with them. I mean, you got. He's right. They know. I'm just saying.
We got a reputation
Yeah,
at
that's
that
a-
funeral
that's
home.
Fire, I mean, kinda.
I'm just saying. What can
fire,
happen if
but
we
it
don't
ain't.
pay it?
That's why I say it's
We
not.
did the
it's-
funeral already.
Yeah. It's
Oh no,
not-
you can it can be put
some guarantor had to sign
Yeah.
for.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. It was.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, huh?
Yo,
because any of the beneficiaries.
You just like nice people?
Yo,
no, I don't think it went like
look,
that.
You need to keep saying nigga, yo.
I probably keep saying it.
No, the beneficiaries that attached to the
proud
actual claim would have to be responsible. So me and my sister
Got it. I
would
got
have
it
to
now.
be responsible for it, and they got our social.
I got it.
That's what.
Sidebar: people at home, life insurance is very important. And
real.
it could be a way to
Extremely.
create wealth in your families.
Extremely.
Well, that's the other thing. Like, peek around your family.
Yo, shut up, man.
To see who.
He's not wrong. He's
No,
not.
no,
it
go
sounds
on,
bad,
go
but
on.
he
No, go
sounds
on.
bad, but he's
Don't
not
mean
wrong.
me. She said it.
He's
Nah,
not
but
wrong.
you
And
extended it
she's
though.
not
A lot
wrong.
of
You know you could get a policy on people. You can
Yes.
get it.
Yes.
I got a policy on my father. I don't
You
need
can
to speak to
borrow
that
from your
nigga.
policy. I know.
Yo, listen.
Look at niggas.
No,
Everybody,
listen.
ding.
A lot of other cultures,
Yes.
they do that.
Yeah.
Like they'll
Why
have,
is it so taboo for black people to tell each other this?
Because we don't
Because
have
we look at it like it's-
ignorance. Because
we
we
look
don't
at-
know.
yeah.
It's only because the lack of information. That's all.
Because we look at it as us trying to get over on somebody
It's
instead of
because
just
a
really
lack
setting
of
up.
information.
and it's
That's
not getting
it.
over on you.
Yeah,
'cause
you're paying it.
Please.
I'm paying it.
I know that's how my cousin Brenda making all that money too.
Yo, leave cousin Brenda
I'm
alone,
telling
yo.
you.
Stop, man.
You gotta start checking your family members. I'm gonna start going down there. Brenda, I'm gonna find out what your scam is.
That's hate, yo.
Wow.
Brenda down there keeping a close tab on everybody. Put life insurance.
Oh, the favorite
Yo,
cousin, right?
Hey, yo, look.
Brenda down there.
Yo, look.
She said, everybody all right?
Pulse getting a little light down there.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's fucked up. I love you, cousin Brenda.
Yo, what would you do in that? Because
Oh, cousin Brenda,
I think
real.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
I don't be giving fake names sometimes. Because I like for them to hit me and be like,
Heard that shit you said.
Yo, Star had told the story about how his aunt had him in her will or something, and she passed down a crib of hers to him and skipped over the actual son.
Crib as in house.
Yeah, like a crib, whatever. And the son tried. Like, how would y'all deal with that?
What you mean?
What's there to do?
Like,
it's nothing to do.
I got a new crib.
It's nothing to do.
You wouldn't.
If your mom gave the house to your cousin instead of you and she passed, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
You know what he's
gonna do?
What the fuck did I
To
do?
beat your cousin ass, I don't know.
You still didn't get the crib.
To do what though?
You know how many people I know passed, handed some shit down to people that wasn't their kids and gave them strict instructions to keep
Not
their
to give them
kids
trigger
far the fuck away from anything going on. Yeah,
That was the first time I heard of.
Yeah,
that's not a given
listen
to me.
This. If your parent or did not leave something to a child, it is a reasoning behind that. Who the fuck am I to question that reasoning? That yo dog, we just be automatically thinking that niggas' kids be looking out for their parents. They don't.
I want to throw
I'm
this
saying,
back.
how would
Oh, I
you
want to
feel
throw
as
this
the
back on you,
son,
but I
though?
can't.
Honestly, how would you feel as the son? The
You
truth.
know you got passed over?
Yes, the truth.
Hold on.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
And I might not know fully all the information, right?
I'll correct
But you've
you.
told the story up here about when your pops passed, your uncle, him and your pops was like this. He did everything for him, held him down.
No, I didn't say they was like this. Go ahead. Keep
Oh, but you said he held him down.
Keep going on.
He said his father took care of his brother.
That's why I said I don't. But you said your father
Hey,
took
you get
care of
close to
him.
the line, boy.
So in that situation, if you witnessed that your pops and that was the relationship he had with your uncle, why wouldn't you continue that and just be like, well, I want all this for me?
Continue what?
To give
What your pops was doing for his brother.
uncle.
He wasn't doing nothing for him. Okay, so this is a misconception because Flip read some shit that somebody put on the internet and he thought it was real.
I did.
My uncle did not live at my father's house when my father passed. The story was my uncle lived there and I put him out. That's not true. My uncle did not live there when my father passed. My father lived by himself. My father passed away. I got an insurance policy and a house. Cool. My uncle then wanted some money from me or a car from me that my father.
Oh, so you were beneficiary for the.
Yes.
All right.
Right. So that's why I'm clearing it up. I told my uncle he can come in the house and take anything in there. It's leather couches. You know what I'm saying? You can have whatever you want in the house.
But the house is.
I'm not giving you a dime. Any bigger than that. You know the relationship that my father had with me. My father didn't do much for me and my mother growing up. However, my father did mad shit for you throughout church. So you shouldn't even want to take nothing from me, in my estimation.
What about the car? Did you give him the car?
Fuck no.
Okay. Respect.
Yeah, he didn't
Did he take a couch?
No, he said he didn't want that. He wanted money. And I'm like, yo, dog, you my uncle. You supposed to be my OG. You taking from me?
Y'all still speak?
Fuck no.
Fucking.
Exactly. So that's what happened.
Right.
Yo, if my father would have left a house to my uncle, what the fuck could I do? If my father would have left the house to his girlfriend, people will leave a house to like these older people will leave something to somebody that used to be helpful for them, taking their groceries upstairs, shit like that. When your kids ain't around, I got you, Miss Johnson. Don't worry about it. Miss Johnson could leave mad shit to the nice nigga in her building. Who are you to say? She did that for a reason. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, go make that right, yo.
Go make what right?
There you go. Go piece it up. It's time to piece it up.
Young dog, I'm right. Fuck, I'm right.
And he's probably madder than you. I guarantee you he's madder than you.
But I'm not saying right. What do you win?
Nothing. I'm not trying to win nothing. You said go make it right. I'm saying I'm make what
like
right.
You cool with
Don't say nothing hypocritical.
life just, but why? I should be able to. I hate when y'all do that.
No, I said hypocritical.
Well, let me take that. If I don't think I am.
Okay.
But if I was, then let me do it.
All right.
You cool with having a fuck you list, like just for life?
I'm cool with this.
At no point as we age do we try to eliminate names off the fuck you
Let
list.
me answer you.
And let me just, before you answer, one thing. Like, that's your blood relative, right?
Yeah.
Baby, like, that means that's your daughter's uncle.
Yeah, but he put details in the story before that we're forgetting about.
Yo, do y'all not understand what I'm saying? Listen to this. If somebody does something to you, right? I didn't do anything to him. He's mad at me because I did not give you money. That's not my job to give you money.
Didn't you also say that they like was? I don't remember if this is on air, but they was like finagling shit.
He didn't. My aunt stole all the money.
Okay,
my uncle didn't steal it.
Got it.
My aunt stole it. Right. So what I'm saying is, if I did not do anything to you, I could wake up every single day knowing that you and I don't speak, and not one bead of sweat drops off my head because I didn't do nothing to you. Fuck you.
Nah, I might miss you one morning.
Okay.
One morning I might miss
I mean,
somebody
what
that I
would be the
know.
other option? Should he call the uncle and say, please stop being mad at me here? You can just take $5,000 out of my personal
what you want
account.
me to do? Yo, dog, you get high, I'm gonna give you 10 grand so you can go keep getting high.
And he get high?
Yes.
Fuck that.
Yo, you know what? I ain't rolling because Joe was there, so he could speak to. I had an aunt that came and ruined my father's funeral.
Okay.
Ruined it. And today I'm good, but I hated that woman after that moment.
Got you.
Made it about
What
her.
do you mean by wrong, if you don't mind?
She caused the issue where she got up in the front of literally the casket and like belittled the fact that we didn't mention my mom's during the but it was just tasteless. Of course, wrong time, but there was even anger behind it. It's like we had a beautiful funeral. My father was also a dude that never caused trouble, just a solid dude. So to have that happen at his funeral was like, and I also it felt like she wasn't just speaking for herself. It felt like she was also speaking for my mom. So I started to have a real issue with my mom at that moment too. So now, stop.
At that time, your mother was still
Stop.
Mommy, your mom was still
Give
here.
him a shoulder. Give him a shoulder.
Stop, yo.
And a hug.
Stop, yo.
And a hug, yo. Give your man a hug.
You hear my boy?
Yeah. Give your man a hug, yo.
Yo, stop that tissue shit, man.
It's an idiot.
And he get up and walk in slow motion and do it too.
His eyes.
No, for real. Next time you gotta throw the sad music on. You gotta throw the sad music on.
Your mother was still here then.
my mother was still here.
So you felt like it was like they had their own conversations and that made it worse.
Yeah. So I have my animosity, but my mom's still keeping a relationship with
Should
her.
have kept that for yourself.
Did this nigga change the light?
That's her sister though.
This is not on.
So I had to think of my relationship with my sisters. There's no way in the world I could ever be disattached from my sisters. Yeah, like when I think about a day where my kids would have that type of animosity towards my sisters, it's just I had to make that decision of I could either never speak to this lady again because I don't have to at this point. I can just keep that hate or keep that, or at that moment decide, all right, do I want to go ahead and let it? Like when you talk about the fuck you list, that my aunt was on my fuck you list, and at a certain point, I had to realize as much as I hate the moment, I know that she wasn't really trying to hurt me. She was trying to do something for her sister who she felt needed that support at the time. Whether it was right or wrong,
Her heart was in the right place. Well, in trying to support her sister.
I get what you're saying.
So for me, I was just like, yo, I got to a point where I had to decide whether I was going to keep that hate or be like, nah, I'm going to try to look past it. And at that point, I just looked past it.
Yo,
Did you initiate
this nigga's
conversation with her?
40. Sorry, freeze.
Nah, it wasn't even an initiation. Just next time I saw her, hug, and that was our way of
breaking the ice.
This nigga's 49. He's making his way. He don't give a fuck. Nigga don't give a fuck. That's cool. I mean, yo, even today, I want to say the ish. I was kind of surprised on your stance. Real quick, sorry. But
go ahead.
I was kind of surprised on your stance because you really for the community. I was surprised on your stance about the 42nd and the casino, saying that you wanted to hear more details. I got cut off, but I wanted to say, ish, I'm kind of surprised because you're for the community. You know things when it comes to the black community. This is what I'm for. I know this could cause this. I know this could cause that. The neighborhoods need to be cleaned up. So for you to say that, and that's why they said that you sound like Jay, that threw me off.
I didn't sound like Jay. I said Jay said a bunch of words that said
no,
nothing.
you did, but you sound like you were, how it came off was like you were pro it.
I wasn't pro. I said I don't know. I couldn't make a determination on whether it would be good or bad because I don't know the underlying things that they were offering. I said, yo, in political conversations, it's a give and a take. I don't know what they were giving. So I don't know if they were saying, yo, for the next 30 years, we might be giving X. Okay. We might be I don't like it be shit, big money shit. Like, yo, we could be giving tax abatements to the whole block. We might be giving school concessions. We might be doing this. We might be doing that. I don't know what they were offering, so I don't know if it was.
But then if we talk about the black homes, do you know how many people go into debt or other things by gambling, having that issues? Gambling, alcohol. So and putting a casino there, it would just lead people there too, and it would cause more trauma in the black household. You didn't see that? You didn't consider that at all?
Because Times Square, one, is not a predominantly black area. That's one. Number two, it's alcohol everywhere in Times Square.
True.
Two.
Okay.
Number three, you can gamble in Queens.
Yes.
So
there's not alcohol everywhere in Times Square. That's not true.
It's not hard to get liquor in Times Square.
Surrounding, I'm with you. But
it's a Fridays in Times Square. You go get drunk.
I mean, it's a yard house. There's a bunch.
There's mad shit.
It's mad shit.
We have to argue about this.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yo,
if you want to go drink, my nigga, Times Square is
And
a
there's
place
liquor
where
stores and
Yo, when's the last time y'all niggas been to Times Square?
yeah, y'all like the
where's there a liquor store in Times Square? Because that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about
not a liquor store in
places
Times
to drink. They're not just letting liquor stores set up shop
I didn't
in
say
Times
liquor
Square.
stores. I'm saying
Actually, no.
It's